never win a big game. Whether it's being unlucky with the manager, making a move that makes you scratch your head, a pitcher not going out there and getting the job done from the bullpen, Scherzer not staying in the game long enough, nobody hits, they can't catch a pop-up, whatever it might be. Go back to the Cardinals, you go back obviously to the Giants, they went 19 innings in game 2, couldn't win. You go back last year to the Dodgers when they couldn't score. The National franchise, for whatever the reason, I think it's because they're not mentally tough, and I think they win the division so easy because the division's lousy every year, that they have no toughness, they never have to grind out games, and then when they get into a postseason series, they got to grind out ball games, and they can't do it. Whatever the reason, this franchise, now they can prove me wrong with his next 2 games, but who thinks they're going to win them? This franchise never, ever, ever wins the big ball game. Never. And the manager is cursed. I mean, let's be honest, he's Gene Moore. And that's why you can't put him in the Hall of Fame. I know people thought he's a Hall of Fame manager. No, he's not. All right? You got to win a World Championship to be a Hall of Fame manager. I mean, Dusty loses more games in crucial spots than anybody I've ever seen. And it's not all his fault with the moves, but every move he seems to make never works out. First off, yesterday in the 7th inning, I don't care if Scherzer's arm's about to fall off or his hamstring. It's about to be torn off from its hinges. You cannot take him out of the game. That's as simple as that. It's 1-0, bottom of the 7th. He's allowed 1 hit. Let Schwarber hit the ball to the moon. I don't care. You cannot bring in some reliever with a 5.5 ERA, and then they switch hits anyway, and the kid gets the base hit. They pinch hit. You cannot, under any circumstances, take Scherzer out of this game. And this is where Scherzer's got to take some hits here. This is where he's not Bob Gibson. He is not Tom Seaver. He is not Koufax. This is where Scherzer is not the great all-time pitcher. We all love his grittiness. We all know he's a great pitcher for 6 innings. Max Scherzer's got to sit there and tell the manager and tell the catcher who wants the reliever in, guys, get off the mound. I've given up 1 hit. Give me the ball. You're paying me $30 million a year. Get off the mound. I'm getting us out of this inning. Get off the freaking mound. Get out of here. I'm pitching. Scherzer doesn't do that. He didn't do that with the Red Sox and the Tigers in Game 6. Go back and look. He didn't do it last year against the Dodgers in Game 7 after Jack Pearson hit the home run and tied the game up in Game 5 at Nationals Park. Max Scherzer, right there. Tell the manager to get the heck off the mound and give me the ball. I have a guy making $30 million a year. I'm giving him 1 lousy hit. There's nothing wrong with my hamstring. I'm an unhittable. Dusty, get off the mound. Please get off the mound. And he doesn't do it. And what happens? They bring in again some Midland reliever. I could have got Schwarber out, and the kid gets the base hit to left field. And then he gives up a hit to Hayward later on in the inning. He almost got himself killed. The Nationals never win a big game. They never, ever win a big. They're hitting 121 in this series. And listen, I'm not going to kill Dusty for the 8th inning. All right? I wouldn't have walked Rizzo either. Rizzo makes it sound like that there was no respect. Hey, Anthony, he had a pop-up. Will you please calm down? He didn't rock it in the right field. He had a pop-up. No respect, my Fanny. Perez did a great job, almost got you out. He had a pop-up. But how in the world is that ball not caught? I cannot understand that. You got 3 guys in the outfield. Where's the shortstop? Where's the center fielder? How did they not catch this pop-up? You explain to me this. You're a championship baseball team, and it's a Game 3 on the road, and you let this ball drop? Dive! 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 Holy gosh! That's ridiculous! God, if I was a Nationals fan, I'd go crazy. You can't let that ball drop. And by the way, can we take Trey Turner out of the Hall of Fame? He's made an error already. He hasn't gotten a hit in this series. I don't care about his dopey legs and how fast he is. Can he get on base once in a while? Oh my God! The Nationals, they're 4-8 at home in the postseason as a franchise. They've lost 8 of 12 at home. And it's not like Joe Madden's Miller Huggins. I was shocked he took Quintana out. That was ridiculous. He did a terrible job, in my opinion, on Saturday with Edwards to Harper. Made no sense whatsoever. He's hit 3 homers against lefties all year, and you let Harper face Edwards in that situation, and then Zimmerman's up and that's Montgomery pitch. I mean, we are not seeing a clinic as far as managing these games are concerned. But the Cubs are winning, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Bottom line is here, and we're going to talk to this a little bit about it, and you can't argue. There's not even anything to argue until they show me some guts where they win a couple of rough games, and they never do. The Nationals never, ever win a tough baseball game, whether it's at home or whether it's on the road. They just never do it. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact they cruised through this division. And the 1 year in 2015 where they were in a pennant race against the Mets, what happened? They fell apart like a cheap suit. That's what happened. They did nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. My gosh almighty. I mean, Dusty, he's making $30 million a year, all right? He's not Russell Ortiz. He's making $30 million a year. Leave him in the game. You can't bring in a lefty reliever. I Doling thought the right move. No, it wasn't. That was a ridiculous move, Ronnie, because then you pinch hit and the kid gets the single. So here's what it comes down to. Would you rather have Scherzer, the best pitcher in the league, Scherzer, the best pitcher in the league against Schwarber, who has done nothing all year, or would you rather have a lefty reliever with a 5.5 ERA against the right-hand hitter? Which way you want to go? Season on the line. Which way? Come on! Pay attention! Manage the game right! A little urgency! Bringing in that bullpen. Oh, gosh almighty. Anyway, let's see how they handle it today. That's one. Two.